overtime, man. You couldn't ask for a better game than that. As we get
Yeah.
into our next game, is there no break?
Oh yeah. We're getting right into it. Do we have a? Can we get an MVP vote going for that last series as well? I don't know if we got one going here, but you know what? I'm seeing a lot of Tor in the chat here. I think we should get a vote going to make it official. Everybody, we need to get some votes going. If we can get some MVP. Oh yeah, we're already seeing it. Tor VP. You love to see it in the chat. What a series. And yes, speaking of series, we do have another on the docket tonight. But
Yeah,
before we get in there, real
we're
quick.
gonna have. Are we taking a break?
Ooh, I don't believe we are. It is top of the hour.
10-4.
Ooh, we're getting into it. Go get your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Vet MVP, get your votes in. Let your voice be heard. I am seeing a ton of Tor typing, but let's see some Tor voting. Make your voice actually heard. And you know what, Strut? Let us know how this next series is going to go. What do we got on the docket for the next series?
So in this rival matchup, we're gonna have another Game 7 series as the Daring D's of the Alphabet Soup and the Alcatraz from the Escapists are going to get it on. And I would imagine that Beans and Jordan are, sweating in their boots right now as they have to uphill climb the Daring D's. They're going to start a game down. The Daring D's are going to start a game up in this series. And I would imagine that the Alcatraz has some payback because they got beat in the semis by these guys.
Yeah, it's actually interesting to see Alcatraz back yet again. This franchise has been doing work in the Twos League. I don't know if anyone was around last week, but we had three Alcatraz teams going for it. So there's another opportunity for the Alcatraz team to come in. And as we're speaking about the Alcatraz team, it's looking like we're going to have some team stats here. What are you seeing that's kind of sticking out here? I'm seeing a lot of really close win loss here with the win side going to the Daring D's, of course.
Yeah, these are definitely the top two teams in the tier. 31-11 and 27-15 is no, that's huge. And 164 goals for this Daring D's team, 87 goals against, saves 152. Both teams shooting over 40%. So I think this is going to be a shootout, Crop.
Yeah, I'm really expecting a shootout yet again. And now that we are down to the rival tier, things are gonna be still spicy. And I'm really expecting things to go back and forth here. I mean, really across the board, the only thing that really sticks out was the Alcatraz save side of things. But you know what? Let's start talking about the players themselves because we've got 69 Smurf Killar up on the board there. Look at those goals on the Daring D side of things. Holy cow. Shooters.
Yeah.
76.
And both of them are shooting over 43%.
Wow. Yeah, that is an offensive team if I have ever seen one. The Daring D's are going to be putting in the shots, I guarantee it. But we did see that the Escapists did have quite a lot of saves, so they might be comfortable actually on the defensive side of things. But with that being said, we're seeing kind of a lot of saves even coming through on the Daring D side of things. The shot percent about the same across the board here in the 40s, aside from Dirk, who seems to be the third in this rotation. So it's interesting to see if we'll see any sort of substitute swap outs on this side of things. We could from the escapist side of things, not quite expecting it from the Daring D side of things. What are you thinking?
Yeah, it looks like the Escapists, they share the load. So depending on who's playing well that night or what matchup they got to play against, that's the way they're going to go. Daring D's definitely put it in work. I mean, listen, both these teams are shooting almost 42% as teams. So I expect a high scoring game or a low scoring defensive game. And I think we're going to see the high scoring game.
Absolutely. And a quick note before we actually get things kicking off here, we do have officially Tor is your MVP for Vet Finals. Congratulations to Tor. What a last series that we had there. And before we get kicking off things here, I'm interested to see how we're gonna have things go back and forth. But you know what? I think it's done with us on the Talk It League side of things. I think we get into the game.
Looks like we're going to have Beans and Jordan and MikeEGfuel.com
Oh,
and Smurf Killer probably.
G Fuel. You'll love to see it.
Smurf Killer, Jordan, 50 high, out to the blue side. Beans going to try to take this off the wall. Kind of really patient. Going to see a different pace in this game. Ball comes up. Ball gets pushed out to the right-hand side by Mikey G. Jordan backtracking. Mikey picks up the 100 boost, go off the back wall, comes out and gets a shot toward the goal. Beans can't make the save. Mikey G Fuel puts it on them all and is able to throw that one down right behind Jordan's back end.
Oh, yeah, the shooters are going to do the shooter things there. You can see the Daring D's starting it off already with a really quick push down and a shot on frame. They're looking at the 100% rate now for MikeyGfuel.com. But do we have a little bit of a back and forth going? Because right now, Jordan's got control of the ball, but does get bumped away. Beans is going to be playing a little bit further back. Mikey shuts it down quick, so Jordan's going to try and collect here. Smurf is a little bit awkward on it, so Jordan has an opportunity to dribble. Gets a good fake around. Can't quite get it mid. Oh, Beans. Patient. Flick up. Oh, Beans! Yes, sir! Putting it away. Tying it back up. 4:21 on the clock.
Yeah, she had to stop there, and she went up over the defender, and Mikey G Fuel wasn't able to get up. He's able to put that off his own crossbar there, and she throws it down. It was a really nice shot by Beans. 1-1,
yeah.
4:20 left, Crop.
Oh, yeah, beautifully placed. Beans is going to do it again. Do we see Beans? Oh, Beans slots it again. Right off the kickoff. And they have the lead immediately. Escapists coming through. Good kickoff win there. It was a bit of an awkward turn at the last moment. Couldn't quite get around it. And Beans is going to go in and secure it. She's doing work right now.
Jordan, Mikey. Jordan wins the kickoff out toward the right-hand side. Smurf collects 100. Beans can't quite make a touch on it. She's going to push this out toward the middle. Tries to get it to Jordan. Jordan can't make the shot. Smurf pushes this down off the back wall. Beans tries to corral this. Makes a nice 50 out toward the middle. Going out toward the right-hand side. She's chasing it down. She tries to get a touch. Can't quite get another good touch. Jordan's got to backtrack. He's going to have to wait on this touch. Puts it up high off the wall. Going to try to get it by 1. Get it by 2. Possibly. Going for the big play. Woo, up into the box. Yeah. He has some really good mechanical skills there, Crop.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see it on display right there. Almost got around to it, but couldn't quite get it. Smurf is going to be up quick to this ball. Beans taking care of it easy. Going to push it down, try and get past Mikey. Does so. Got one to beat, a pop on, and Beans is going to do it yet again. Wow, Beans has been unleashed.
Yeah, that's that girl power coming in right there. She's able to get over 1, get it over 2. Smurf Miller cannot make the play. Puts it down through the box. 3-1, 3:26 left, Crop. Big things happening from this Escapist team.
Yeah, the Escapists are looking really good at the start of this. Really good pressure, and Beans is taking advantage. We're not seeing misses on frame when there are open nets here. As I say that, right there. Again, the Escapists, they are not relenting. They're not missing these open nets that we were seeing in the last series. You know, they've got the ice right now. They don't care this is grand finals. They're just going to keep putting them away. Up 4-1.
Yeah, it was a really nice kickoff to the left-hand side. Jordan was able to corral that and throw it down, get it through the box. Jordan loses the kickoff. It's back to Beans. She's in the corner with 100 boost. Tries to get up over 1. Can't quite make it. Jordan 50s this out. Touch coming in. Beans can't quite corral it. 50 coming in. Good defensive play by the blue team. Beans up over 1. Going to come high off the corner. Jordan should be up. He's not there. Out to the left-hand side. Going to play this toward his wall. Going to come up. Try to make a reset here, possibly. He does get it. Can't quite make it. Pushes it out toward the right-hand side. Smurf Killer trying to track this down. He's low on boost. Beans going to beat him. Pushes it out toward the right-hand corner. Ball coming up close to the box. Jordan tries to corral this. Goes up the wall. Going to get a touchdown toward the middle. He's going to look for another reset here, possibly. He tries to get up over 1. Gets it off the wall. Smurf Killer corrals this. Pushes it out to the left-hand side. I think both these teams are settling in, but I'm not so sure that the blue team has found their rhythm yet, Crop.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this initially as we were looking at the team and the player stats from the Escapist side of things. They're putting a lot of really good pressure on here. A lot of shots coming through, a lot of really good opportunities. Here's one right here. As I'm saying, just off the post. It was a good push. Beans did her job, but it just wasn't enough. Couldn't get around it, and it goes the other direction. Another 2-goal swing that we're seeing coming through. And Smurf is going to put one away.
Yeah, he's able to get a flick up over the defender, and Beans just couldn't read it. Probably should have stayed back near the box and tried to just defend that out of the net, but 2:08 left, 4-2.
Smurf going in, up against Beans. Does get it around, but Jordan's going to be quick to it here, going off the ceiling and really going and trying showing off the mechs here early in this series. Going to say, hey, I'm lethal. You got to make sure that you're not giving me any time on the ball. Smurf trying to pop it around. Jordan gets a quick shot on from midfield, but Mikey's going to shut it down. Beans into the corner. Nice touch on, going for a bump. Couldn't quite get around to get up to Smurf's elevation. Jordan tries to get back mid. Beans is playing patient. Gets a nice testing backboard touch there. But Smurf's going to collect the ball and the boost. Nice control here. Flicks over one. Goes for a bump. Goes for a demo. And Beans does just enough. That was a lot to ask of a defender there, but Beans steps up and does what she needs to do.
Double commit coming in on the left-hand side. Jordan, kind of awkward. Beans back in the goal. She's going to take control of this. Go out to the right-hand side. Can't get it by one. Mikey's able to 50 that back to the back wall. Jordan's going to try to make another touch over the defender. Beans can't quite get there. Ball coming in. Shot coming in. Jordan plays it out toward Beans. Beans gets a nice touch to the left-hand side. Smurf Killer's waiting on it. Makes a nice touch deep into the orange half. Jordan going to try to corral this, get there early. Pushes it down to the left-hand side. No boost there for him. Beans rips one toward the back wall. She's going to try to make a double touch here. She's able to not get to it. She was really close. Jordan backtracking. Ball coming in. Bump trying to come in. Pushes out to the right-hand side. Smurf Killer puts it off on the wall. 50'd out toward the box. No shot coming in. Beans waiting patiently. Ball coming back toward the box again. 50'd out to the left-hand side. Smurf Killer up on the wall. Can't quite get a touch on it. Looks for a reset, but can't quite get to it. Jordan pushes it out to the left-hand side. Gets it off his wall. He's got a little bit of boost to work with. He's going to try to get a touch on it. Can't quite get it. Ball comes in. Dangerous down toward the box. Nobody there to shoot. Beans waiting on it out of the right-hand side. 50 high above the box. Crop. Both these teams feeling themselves. 12 seconds left.
Yeah, and we did see Jordan actually did get the secure on the flip reset there. Didn't use it on the ball, but did use it as a wave dash recovery there to get a little bit of forward momentum. And with that 0-second, Escapists get the win, and we have a tied series.
Yes, they have taken the advantage away from this Daring D's team. 4-2, great, well-played game. Beans putting in 725 points on 3 goals, 6 shots, and 2 saves. She's doing work out there, Crop.
Yeah, and it's really good fundamentals as far as getting the kickoff win there, getting the pop-up over, making sure everything's going through for the Escapist side of things. The Daring D's a little bit jumpy from time to time, but they had a lot of really good opportunities. I'm worried, waiting for Jordan to kind of warm up the mechs there, because that's when things start to get scary, when the mechanical player starts to get things going there. Beans gonna be doing work across the board. I can guarantee it as things continue, but Daring D's are not out of this. It is a tied series in a best of 7. So Escapists still need 3, as do the Daring D's. So we will see how things go when we get to game 3 here. And you know what? I'm expecting about the same. A lot of back and forth. There were some really good opportunities going both sides. Some good control in the ball. Good flicks over the defenders. But just a couple missed opportunities, really, on that final finishing touch.
Yeah, both teams played really well. It seemed like the Orange had a lot of the control. Blue team pushed it back down the Orange side, and they were able to push it back on them, and they were able to keep control on that blue half. So that's one of the keys to that big win in the second game of the series. Like you said, it's tied 1-1 as we're getting back into this ball game.
Yeah, and this is going to be a pivotal one. We see the Escapists come out, get the first win in games played. So can Daring D's come back and get one of their own? They come into this with the game advantage, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have the swing of things. It's that game victory coming from the upper side can sometimes be a bit of a curse. The other teams coming in, they've got something to prove. They might play it better, and that cushion just went away immediately. So we're going to see what happens, but right now, Escapists starting things off hot. Jordan's up, trying to go get around one. Mikey G Fuel shuts it down. Smurf's going to take over. Beans has got a bit of work to do here in the corner. Doesn't quite get a touch. Is it enough? Jordan gets around one. Beans up quick, trying to get the continue going. Can't get it past Smurf. Jordan's going to take over in this corner here. Gets the 100. Smurf's going to play this nice and patient. Gets a flick over one. Jordan's up quick. Mikey is going to attempt to continue. Doesn't get it around. It's a bit of a double commit, but there's a fortunate demo that came through. So Beans is going to be a little bit low here in this corner for a moment. And Mikey's going to take over, try and get it around one. Wow, what a shot, Beans! What a save. I thought that was in.
Yeah, that was a really nice save. Way to get back on that and push that out off the other post. As Mikey G Fuel puts us out deep into the midfield, Jordan can't quite make a touch on it. Communicating. Beans gets boost. Bump coming in. Mikey's going to put this toward the goal. Weak shot. Beans plays it away out to the right-hand side. Jordan tries to get creative. Can't quite make the touch. Gets the fake. Ball's toward the goal, and it goes in. The fake works. 3:44, 1-0.
Jordan just making it happen right there. Nice little pop on. Good fake like you were calling. And gets it around one. Top bins. The placement has been looking good for the Escapist side of things. It's really been impressing me.
Beans, Mikey G Fuel. Beans wins the kickoff. Ball gets pushed deep into the orange half. Jordan's able to play this off the right wall. Beans back in the box. Comes out toward the middle. She's going to try to rip a shot on goal. It's off to the left. Off the post. Jordan tries to keep the pressure. Takes a demo for his efforts. Beans doesn't turn on the ball. Plays a little more patiently. Gets up. Pushes it off to the right-hand side. Ball's coming in. Dangerous toward the middle. Beans gets a nice touch out toward the middle. Jordan's there. Puts it in. Slots it in. 3:18. 2-0 left crop. It's all orange right now.
Yeah, and I really like that play there. You called it out. Beans was playing a little bit passive because Jordan just got demoed to buy in some time. And it comes to fruition on the other side of the field. Then they got the push back up. Beans was able to get it over to Jordan again. They're playing like a cohesive unit. You can tell the communication is there. There's a lot of offensive push and a lot of really good pressure, making sure that their defense is really tight to make sure that nothing's kind of getting through, no big wayward pushes. And they're just looking dangerous right now. The Escapists got a really good opportunity to kind of seal another game through, but we do have 3 minutes left. Beans pushing one up. That's only as far as Smurf Killer. Beans again. Jordan is up quick to this. Jordan is up quick to this for a double. Oh, night and day. Oh, every time. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, like you said before, when his mechanics get warmed up, he does tend to play a little bit nervous sometimes. But at this point right now, he's feeling it. Double touchdown, 2:52 left, 3-0 in the third game, excuse me. And I think this blue team, they need to start putting the ball on their hood, and they need to start doing things that the orange team is doing and controlling the efforts going the other way instead of letting the orange have their way with them. And that's exactly what's happening right now. So they need to change their gameplay a little bit, not just dump and chase, because this orange team is getting back and able to make the defensive plays there, Crop.
Yeah, and they're really playing like a... Oh, do we see a Rule 1? Oh, my. The Beans Smurf Killer Rule 1 on the goal line. Seeing a bit of mind games from Jordan, trying to get around one. Are they going to respect it the whole way to the goal? Oh, my. Peak gameplay. RLCS, write that one down. That is peak gameplay right there. You'll love to see the Rule 1.
Yeah, that was well played by Jordan. It looks like he's heading to London on that one. 4-0, 2:22 left.
Oh, the plays. You love to see it. And I love to see that the players, even in grand finals, are sticking with it there. But, you know, honestly, if I were the Daring D side of things, I would take that. And you know what they are going to do is they're going to take that goal right there. Beans couldn't quite get around it there, got a 50 and got demoed. And Smurf immediately went for Jordan, who was a little bit forward in net. Got to be sitting back post. You got to be in your home. So get one back. Plenty of time to do so. Down by 3, though. That is a big comeback against this Escapist team, who has been playing clinically. They're doing a lot of really good moves on the ball right now.
Yeah, Jordan wasn't able to make a real good touch there to get it up over the defender and make that reset. So the ball's going to come dangerous down on toward the box. Shooter is up. Can't quite make the touch. He needed to flip the bill to make that touch. Jordan's going to corral this on his hood. Beans kind of ahead of him. Kind of gets pushed into the ball. Ball's high. Left-hand wall. Beans makes a touch. Jordan corrals this. Going to go up on the wall. Don't know what kind of boost he has. He's looking to throw this down. Beans going to play this back into the blue half. Takes a shot. Rips a shot toward the back wall. Can't quite get it on target. She's going to 50 Smurf Killer here. Pushes out to the right-hand side. Smurf may have another touch. He does. Mikey G Fuel's not there for the shot. Ball gets pushed out to the left-hand side. Jordan's going to try to pitch this. Gets another nice touch. He's only got 4 boosts to work with. Comes down. Collects 100. Going to make another touch. Gets it out to Beans. Puts it, almost slots it off the left-hand side. Mikey G Fuel racing back. Jordan trying to get there. Ball's going to go in. Unfortunate turn of events there for the orange team. Great play by the blue team. And, yeah, Mikey G Fuel throws it down.
Yeah, Daring D's with a little bit of a fake there. It was well done. Mikey's gonna finish, and you know it's starting to go back a little bit on the Daring D side of things. They're starting to kind of figure out what's going on, but I'm seeing a lot of touches. One touch is getting past a player for free for the Escapist side of things. They get one solid touch, they get past the defender. But you know, you're seeing a lot of really good shadowing from the Escapist side of things. So I think I think this Daring D side of things need to just step up their speed and get the touches a little bit quicker, because every single time they're getting shadowed. Mikey's got to come through with a big touch here. Gets it up to Smurf Killer. Can't quite get around it to get another redirect on. Does take a shot in, but again, Beans is just back. The defense is just staying nice and deep. They're up by 2 with 30 seconds left. They don't need to do a ton. Jordan goes for a nice shot on. Can't quite get it. Oh, the miscommunication coming through. Almost call it a double commit. Smurf goes for the flick. Isn't there. Beans playing patient yet again. The defense on this Escapist side of things is just, they're just saying, hey, give me the ball. I know you're just going to pass it up for free. I'm not even worried about it. Just going to sit in my net. And you know what? The Daring D's are kind of playing into it right now. They need to step it up. Get more testing shots. Get more backboard plays. Something to actually get the defender out of net. Because right now, Escapists are just doing it.
Yeah, they're doing all the plays they need to do. Like you said before, though, they got to watch that back end, because once the ball gets by that first defender, sometimes that the other defender's out of position and the ball goes into the net. So they clean that a little bit, that up a little bit, and it'll be the Daring D's will have a hard time scoring if they do that. 4-2 in this game, 2-1 in this game 3 of a 7-game series. Escapists trying to regain their loss from the semifinals crop. So what do you think this blue team needs to do to get by this Escapist defense?
I think the difference right now is just the speed and the backboard touches. Like I was saying, you got to test the defender. You got to make a move, because honestly, Jordan and Beans are just taking turn, just sitting in net. They're flat-footed a lot of times, and they're not even back post. They're really sitting mid-post, just kind of hanging out in net. So if you can get, from the Daring D side of things, a couple of testing shots, get some backboard plays, not even going for passes specifically, just getting the ball above them, make them expend boost, make them get out of their comfort zone a little bit. Because right now the Escapists just look like they're playing their game. They're controlling the pace of things. They're the
Yes.
ones that are going from the defensive to the offensive side, and it doesn't really look like the Daring D's have what it takes to stop it. So they need to start pushing. They need to be the ones to take control of this next game, this game 4. They have to start to close down on this Escapist side of things.
Beans, Mikey G fuel, 50 in the middle. George's going to try to take control of this. Takes a demo for his efforts. Mikey G picks up the 100 boost. Ball coming in high. Beans can't quite make the touch. Jordan's able to get back off the demo. Ball's going back toward the box. Beans pushes out. Jordan gets a shot by Smurf Killer. He's going to throw this down. Really nice play off his hood. 1-0, 4:42 left.
Wow, and there it is yet again, one touch getting past the defender, but that is just Jordan Mex on display right there. The mechanics are warmed up. He's feeling good. He's doing what he needs to, and Beans is playing the support role perfectly. Got the pass down, allowed for that opportunity to come through. And, you know, it's, again, what can this Daring D side of things do? They have to shut this down. The pushes for the offensive side on the Escapists are so dangerous. I'm not sure what needs to change really this specific game, but we will see, because we have 4:20 left on the clock.
Ball's dangerous off the right post. Jordan tries to corral this. He has 65 boost coming in. Gonna try to go aerial. Gonna go off the back wall. Doesn't get a real good first touch. Ball comes down. Dangerous in the middle. Mikey G Fuel pushes out to the left-hand side. Bean's gonna try to corral this. Can't quite make the touch. Ball's airing down in front of the net. That touch was almost crucially wrong. As the ball gets pushed, Jordan makes a bad touch, pushes it out to the offensive player, and he's able to rip that 1-1. 3:58 left crop.
There you go. Testing the defenders. Just start to put things on net. Get them uncomfortable. On the backboard, wasn't really ready for that shot to come back through. And that's what you need to see. That's the difference. Get the pressure going. That's going to start to make the orange side of things a little bit more scared. Oh, as I say it, Jordan with the 0 angle pinch. I was going to say scared on defense, but, you know, you can't really get rid of this man on offense.
Check that guy's controller crop. Check that guy's
Wow.
controller. That was a ridiculous shot. What an angle by the Jordan.
Are we watching Prem? What in the world am I witnessing here? Jordan is a beast. Putting him away again. Up 2-1. 3:45 left. Beans is going to take over in this corner. Try and get a pop mid for Jordan. Goes for a shot on, but it's light. Just trying to keep in this corner here. Keep the momentum going. Keep this pressure on the blue side of things. But Mikey's going to clear it out. Again, it's a clear out, not really going to anybody at the moment. So Jordan, who was playing nice and safe back, is going to collect the ball and the boost. Try and get around one. Can't. Gets the bump. Just going to take control of the ball. A lot of times we're seeing this where there's a lot more control coming through. Oh, unfortunate double commit. Let's see if they can take advantage. Oh no, Daring D's, you had it on a platter. Couldn't quite get around.
Big demo coming in there. Jordan tried to take control out of the left-hand side. Ball's pushed up. Can't make a touch. Mikey G Fuel has to go back and retrieve this one. Looking for the pinch with excuse me, Killer. Beans up early, or Jordan up early. Beans trying to take a shot toward the goal. It goes in 3-1, 2:47 left. She's there. She slots it. Big lead.
There it is, off the backboard yet again. This side of the escapist side of things, they just continue to do that. It's pressure, pressure, pressure. Send one testing shot, send a backboard read, really make the defenders jump. There was a double commit there because they both were in awkward situations because of the pressure, and they immediately get one back. Alrighty, can't even finish my point, and Smurf Killer gets one back. Only down by one. It's still within reach. 2:44 left.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate play by Beans there. She couldn't read that touch coming off the sidewall, and Smurf Killer, blasted a shot toward the net, and it went in over her head. Jordan's going to corral this on the right-hand wall. He's up early. Tries to get the reset. Does get it. Can't use it. Beans going to push this back into the blue half. A lot of pressure coming in from this orange team again. Beans, 50s, out toward the middle. Jordan's there. He's going to try to rip a shot underneath him. Mackie G Fuel's going to take control of this. Pushes it back down toward the orange half. One and done. Comes up. Nice fake coming in. Jordan can't quite get there. He gets bumped. Beans, 50. Out toward the right-hand side. Gets beat. Ball's back toward the middle. Beans up early again. Smurf Killer's going to put this on his hood. Try to put it back toward the goal. Jordan's got to get up and try to touch this. Gets it up. He's able to make the touch up where the goal. Beans try to put this on her hood. Jordan going to take control of it. Pushes it down the left-hand side. Going to try to 50. 50 down toward the middle. Mikey G Fuel cannot turn on it. Offensive player. Takes a demo for his efforts. Beans going to go up. Try to get one over. Works for a second one. Can't quite get it. Jordan pushes it out to the right-hand side. Comes out toward the middle. Mikey G Fuel makes a nice 50. Puts it back toward the orange half. No touch coming in. Pushes another one. Ball's up high. Dangerous in front of the middle. Big dunk coming in by Jordan. Pushes it out to the left-hand side. Mikey G Fuel tries to get it by Beans. Beans can't quite read the corner bounce out of there. Mikey G Fuel can't make a touch either. Jordan's going to pick up the 100 boost. Go back up the wall with it. Going to push it down. Try to get it up over one. He's by one. Smurf Killer pushes it out to the right-hand side. G Fuel takes a shot on it. Both orange players back. Blue, big 50 coming in. Jordan's going to rip a shot toward net, possibly. Tries to get up over one. Takes too much time. Lets the guy make his decision. Beans corrals this one. Trying to get up over Smurf. Puts it up high off the backboard. Jordan's up early. Throws it down. 4-2. 59 seconds left. Well played by the Beanster.
Again, just getting the pressure to continue to mount. Puts it on the backboard. Jordan comes in to secure. It's like clockwork. This team is lethal with this play and this offensive pressure. And you can see the opportunities are starting to come through for the Daring D's. They've done that a couple times, but Jordan on the goal line has just been astounding. I cannot believe the amount of times that Jordan's getting the pre-jump saves, getting the opportunities as I almost cursed it. I thought Jordan was able to actually get back and recover, which he was, but not enough. Got dunked on the goal line. Smurf Killer comes in to secure. Down by one yet again. Daring D's are not out of this yet. 50 seconds left.
4-3, 50 seconds left. Mike G. Beans wins the kickoff. Pushed out to the right-hand side. Smurf Killer goes back, collects the 100. Jordan can't quite make the touch. Ball gets 50'd out. Beans got to be patient. Mikey G Fuel shoves this up against the orange wall. Beans plays a nice play back door in the half. Jordan's not going to be able to get there. Smurf Killer plays it. Going to try to take it up the wall. Gets it by one. Beans there, able to push it back into the blue half. A lot of pressure coming in. Ball's dangerous down toward the box. It's pushed out to the right-hand side. Jordan's going to corral this. Can't quite make the touch. Beans back by herself. Smurf Killer shoves it down to the orange half. Gonna try to make a touch here. Big demo coming in. Beans places up to the left-hand wall. Jordan's got plenty of boost, takes it, gets it on his hood. Gonna try to make another touch, gets it by not one, but off the right-hand wall. 4 to 3, 8 seconds left. Crop. Jordan, 50s. Up high, off the back wall. Beans makes a touch. Jordan off the right-hand side and down. 4 to 3. Series lead goes to the Escapists, 3 to 2. Crop. What does this blue team need to do?
I don't even know. They're trying everything, but Jordan is everywhere. 6 saves and 3 goals. Jordan is just on both sides of the field. That's who you really got to shut down. But I say that, but putting that into practice is a whole nother ordeal. The Escapists are now at 3-1 in this series, and it's it's gonna be a big ask to come back. The Daring D's are doing a lot of really good things. They've got a lot of good testing shots here, 10 shots overall. So they've got the offensive push. But you just got to get rid of Jordan. Go in, get physical, have first man pop it mid, do that backboard test possibly, and then go for a demo. Because you just got to get rid of Jordan.
Yeah, the Daring D's they got to get in his face early. They can't allow him to pop off, get up in the air, and do the things that he does. If they get up in his face early, then he can't do it, and I put Beans on her back heels and make her play defense. We'll see what happens in this one.
See if they can make it happen. Because for now, Jordan's going to take over the ball. Not quite going to go for a bit of a slow challenge here. So Mikey's going to try and come in. But Jordan, yet again, feel like this is kind of clockwork at this point. Jordan taking over, doing what Jordan needs to do. But Beans actually got shut down, and Jordan was shadowing extremely closely. Oh, I thought that was an own goal. Smurf playing nice and patient. Mike's going to come in. Beans is going to try and get behind. Does get the ball, but loses the 100 boost. Mikey going for a redirect. Oh, couldn't quite get around it. That would have been really spicy to start things off here. But for the time being, Beans is going to take over. Try and get past one. Doesn't get so. Jordan is up. Going to get this read, of course. Who would have guessed? But is going to be now low on boost. This is the opportunity that you want to see if you're the Daring D's. Keep this pressure. Get another shot on right here. Mikey turn around, gets another one, gets a 50. Doesn't quite get it around. Beans going to be a little bit awkward. Doesn't actually go for this ball at all. Testing shot coming through. Oh, if there was a bump play coming through that would have cleared the goal line right there. That's the exact play I'm talking about. Get the testing shot on, then get rid of the defender. They only got half of that going through. So Jordan is going to take it down. And let's see, can the Daring D's do it?
There's that big demo that I was talking about earlier to get Jordan out of the play, and he's going to have to go up and try to make a play. He's able to pinch this off his own crossbar. Ball's high up in the air. Beans chasing this down. She's going to put it on her hood, take a shot toward the goal. Smart Killer plays it out to the left-hand side. Jordan takes control, up off the back wall. Opportunity. Smurf Killer. G-Fuel. No touch coming in. Jordan's low boost here. Can't quite do much with it. Pushes it out to the right-hand side. He's going to turn on this early. Uh-oh, here's that space I was talking about. 50 coming in. Bean's going to be able to take control of this on the left-hand side. And she ripping a shot toward net. Jordan's there waiting. Tries to put it in. Can't quite get to it. Communication coming in there. Mikey G-Fuel puts it on his hood. Trying to get up over one. Out to the left-hand side. Jordan following this up. Goes up the wall. He's got 46 boosts. Can't get it by one. Smurf Killer's able to 50 him back into the orange half. The blue pressure is starting to come in, Crop, as the ball is getting pushed toward the goal. Smurf Killer scores 1-0. 2:44 left, Crop. Blue team trying to fight back.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. Getting the pressure going, continue to cycle through, get a shot on, and they make that happen. Mikey gets it out to Smurf, puts one on, actually rips it through, up 1-0. But you know what? With the way that things have been going for the Escapists, you need another one because they are lethal, especially when you get a bit of a double commit off the post. Does it go in? It's on the goal line. Of course, Jordan gets one back almost immediately.
Yeah, Beans was like racing in there trying to steal that. I could just hear, I got it. And then boom, scored. Nope, that's mine. 2:32 left, 1-1.
Wow. Oh, Jordan to kick off. Mikey taking over. Gets over one. Oh, doesn't quite get enough over Beans. Gets just a touch on. Smurf Killer's coming in. Trying to get an ego challenge. Does get it. Mikey's up quick, but Beans does a really good read there. 1v1. Jordan, all he has to do is pop. Bean's going to come in for the secure. Doesn't quite actually get around it. That was a really good play from the orange side of things. I really thought the Escapists were going to have it, but not quite there. But the pressure continues. 2 up for the Daring D's side of things, but they do get out. They're going to be a little bit low on boost, but they did get the push down. So now is a good opportunity. Collect your boost. Make sure you got a good push coming through. Mikey off the backboard. Does a backflip, so there's no push. Smurf's going to be a little bit awkward under. Beans is going for the pressure. Jordan should have a pop on. No. Beans trying to go for a pre-flip. You like to see the mechs coming through. Jordan goes to slot one in. Not quite there. The pressure going back and forth. However, it is still largely in favor of the Escapists. And what a read off the backboard there from Mikey. Wow. I was not expecting that. So let's see if Smurf can get it around. Does get the waterfall. Do you stick with? Oh, no. Do we have an own goal?
I don't think it was quite an own goal. Jordan couldn't quite make the touch. It gets 50 high up in the air, and as the water falls down, I think Smurf Killer. I guess there was an own goal. Beans couldn't quite get back to it. She threw it down. And yeah, 2-1, 121 left. This Daring D's team isn't done.
Yeah, a bit of a forced own goal, but an own goal nonetheless. So let's see how the regain comes through for the Escapists, I believe.
Jordan tries to get the reset. Beans pushes back to the blue half. Mikey G Fuel plays it over her. Jordan's not quite there. He gets another touch, fast toward the goal. Jordan corrals this, going to pick up the 100 boost on the left-hand side. Going to try to get it past Smurf. Smurf, he's by Smurf. Back pass coming in. Mikey G Fuel. Beans tries to make a touch. Not a real good touch toward her own goal. Jordan's up early. He's able to pull her out of that one. Shot comes in. Beans is there. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Blue has the pressure mounting. Jordan gets a nice touch out to 50s it off the player to the right-hand side. Beans trying to corral this. Trying to get it on her hood. Plays it over one. Takes a demo for her efforts. Mikey G Fuel up to the right-hand side. Jordan waiting on his touch on the back wall. Plays it out to the left-hand side. 24 seconds left. Crop. Beans. Ooh, that could have been by the defender. Jordan tries to play this. Blue racing back. 17 seconds left. Crop.
Oh, do we see the tie coming through? There's a really good push here. Mikey's a little bit awkward. Oh, no. Mikey's very awkward. Jordan, you just had to get it out of the box, and Jordan bites immediately. Beans puts it back in. Mikey's a little bit awkward there. Goes for the flick. Just backflips. Jordan comes in. 9 seconds left. We are tied 2-2. If Escapists come back and win this, they get the series. They are not going to relent. This is a really good opportunity for them. There's a big play coming through. Mikey's going to have to clear the box out, and we're going to see OT. Are we? We are indeed. This is overtime. Here we go. 2-2. Can Escapists finish it now, or will the Daring D's come back and start this series? Here we go. Mikey's going to take over, try and get it across, but it's going to be a wayward touch and doesn't have any boost. You can see the boost efforts coming through. They're getting a little bit low. Oh, we're seeing a bit of a musty attempt from Jordan. Daring D's going to try and push down. They do. Smurf has the boost and the ball. Oh, no, a miscommunication. They had such a good opportunity if they could just get it around the one, leave the ball open for the second to come in. But for the time being, we now see the Escapists going for a push. Mikey's going to get the boost and the ball, but Smurf bumping again. The miscommunications are coming through time and time again. Daring D's are getting a little bit jumpy. They're about to concede, and they do. Jordan has the ice, refuses to leave this play, getting bumped, and a beautiful shot over the last defender. Time and time again, you are seeing bump play coming through on their teammate from the Daring D side of things, and the Escapists take it. Oh my. Jordan, 970, 3 for 8, no assists. You don't even need them. 4 saves. Wow. What a series there. And the Escapists come through in Game 5. If we're looking at the series itself here, we're actually seeing a clean sweep. Daring D's did get the win just because they came from the upper bracket side of things. But the Escapists, they don't care about that padding. They came through and absolutely did it.
Yeah, they did. They put it on. They put a show on tonight. The Daring D's, they worked really hard to get there. They came up through the upper bracket and was able to do the things they needed to do to get there. congratulations to both teams, Daring D's, Escapists. Thank you for the Rocket League tonight. We appreciate it, and I love casting it. Crop, you got anything else you want to add?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know what? Hey, good games tonight. All three series were absolutely amazing. And hey, if this is your first time around, we do this fairly regularly, so don't forget to drop a follow. And thank you all for coming out. I don't know, are we gonna get a quick vote for the MVP here? Is this what we're seeing, or do we just have the end of things here? Oh, it's looking like we got the end of things. Oh, we have a vote up, ladies and gentlemen. Go get your vote in. Who is the MVP here? I mean, we saw a lot of really good things coming from both people on the escapist side of things. So let us know.
Yeah,
Let your voice
absolutely.
be heard.
Absolutely, tonight was some of the best Rocket League that we've seen all season out of this two's clubs. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. And yeah, so get your votes in for your MVPs. And obviously, we'll have a season wrap up here coming up soon, I think. And yeah, I really had fun tonight, Crop.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. You know, we tend to have a little bit of everything here. A game 7 overtime in the previous series. We got a clean sweep here for the escapist side of things, and it is looking like the people have spoken. We have Beans as the MVP. Congratulations to the Escapists. Congratulations to the franchise for going 1-4 on the series there. You did great getting all of your teams to the grand finals and finally getting one through. And congrats, Beans, on the MVP.
Well, that's it for RSC tonight. Make sure you stop by our socials at Discord, YouTube, Twitch, and at the Rocket Soccer Confederation.com, and all the stats and everything are there for everybody, all the stats guys. I just want to say